Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to be doing the last two pizzas. I decided to make four, and I did decide to make the red pizza as well. So right now I'm working on the red pizza. I just want to let you know I just took out the other two pizzas about 5 minutes ago. They came out at about 12:15, 12:20. Midnight. And so now I have another 45 minutes after I finish the toppings, and then they're all done. Maybe then I can have a little bit to eat. I will definitely be letting you know how they turned out. They look delicious, they smell great, they're a little crispy, which is fine for me, but I should, give in and try and make some of the softer type of pizza, because sometimes, it's nice to change things up a little. And I don't know, I like all kinds of pizza. I don't eat it a lot, but the Italian bakeries around here, they sell so many beautiful different kinds of pizza, and that's where my mom and I got most of our ideas from, because we used to stop by sometimes and pick up some lunch for my dad, and he would always ask for these specific ones, but of course he didn't like onion or olives, so he was careful to avoid those ones. But they were delicious, and they still are. A lot of these places around here, they make them fresh every day. So, of course, mine is not good enough to sell, but everybody did rave about them. I think basically, it turns out better with the yeast, guys, and you can also buy the pizza dough already done. I have a feeling that's what I used to do a lot of the times, because when we had company from overseas, it was just too hectic. Sometimes we made it from scratch. I remember putting the yeast in and rolling out the dough, but sometimes we just picked it up at the store, and it was all ready to roll out and top. So it's easy like that, isn't it? I'm going to try not to make this one too thin, but at the same time I don't want it to be very heavy and, soft in the middle and hard on the edges. I want to avoid that. Those kind of pizzas are not very good. But I have to admit, I've come a long way with the yeast free. I used to make horrible pizzas when I first started. I thought it was the dough, but I think it's just that I wasn't careful enough about the ingredients and how to mix them. By the way, the ravioli, I want to let you know how they turned out. The first batch that I had, fresh, they were wonderful. But I left some in the freezer. I left some dough and filling in the freezer because it was just too much for me. And I was doing a vegetarian program at the time, and I didn't want to eat all that pasta. And guys, it's okay to leave gluten-free pasta in the freezer for a couple of days. Not much more than that. I tried having some this past weekend. I just couldn't. It didn't taste right. And I would definitely leave out the lemon peel. So, I guess it's all trial and error. I'm not a fan of lemon peel in my food, so. But I'm glad I tried it. It's a traditional recipe that's very popular online, but I think I'll skip it next time. Maybe I'll just go with the typical sausage and beef fillings that they have. There's so many different kinds of fillings out there that call for protein, so maybe I should try one of those. I know my mom's filling was out of this world. I believe she made it with mincemeat and sausage mixed together. It was wonderful with a little bit of Parmesan cheese and salt and pepper, maybe a little parsley, I'm not sure. I don't even know if she has that recipe around anywhere. I have to look. I have to check. It's coming along. I'm very slow with pizza, guys. I don't want to tear the dough because then it makes a mess in the oven. So I'm trying to make sure that I don't break the dough at all. I can't make this too thin or else the tomatoes will just come right through. All right. I'm going to drizzle it with oil, just a little tiny bit. Salt and pepper. Parmesan. That's what it's looking like. And now, guys, in here are tomatoes, about 8 tomatoes. And I made sure that I took the pulp and just peel out because it doesn't taste right on pizza. And I have red pepper, green pepper, basil, and I'm going to add oregano. Right here, oregano. Chopped onion, and a few mushrooms. I'll add the mozzarella at the end when it's almost ready, about 10-20 minutes before I take it out. Okay. See? All right. This is how it's looking. Mushrooms. I didn't saute them, they're raw. I have a feeling that's a mistake because it's going to get runny, but a little Parmesan. There it is. I'll pop it in the oven as soon as I'm done with the other. This is going to be a round one. And this is what I call another white pizza. And my mother's, this was my mom's specialty. And it is good, guys. It's very good. It's very plain and simple, but it's delicious. So I hope it turns out because I love that. Without my mom, all these pizza recipes are like I'm just winging it. It seems like when she was around to coach me and say, no, don't do that. Don't put all that in. It's not going to taste right. Or make sure you put yeast in. She caught me trying to make it without yeast once. Oh, no. Not in her kitchen. Now, guys, I have so much left over. Maybe I'll make another pizza. Oh, God. Tomorrow, not tonight. Okay. Ready for the oil. Here it is. This I'm going to put a little more on the top. And I'm going to spread it around with my fingers, make sure it's very well coated. I'm going to make it very shiny like that. Pepper. Salt, and actually, guys, it doesn't call for grated Parmesan, but I'm gonna put just a little. And rosemary. Actually, this is not enough. I'll be right back. Now it's enough. Okay, guys, so now it's going in. It is 12:48. I'm going to pop both of the pizzas in for 45 minutes, and that should do it. Okay, guys, thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. and I will let you know how they turn out when they come out of the oven. I'll show them to you, and I can't wait to I can't wait to try it out because the ingredients are just so many of my favorites. Anyway, I'll let you know how it all turns out. So have a good evening, and I'll catch up with you soon. Bye bye.